guys, and welcome back to another edition of Educated Grease Monkey. Now today we're going to be doing a DIY on how to change the headlamp bulbs for a 2007 Toyota Corolla. I have to change the low beams. I decided one time to put HIDs in it, and it didn't work out to my favor. The HIDs didn't fit correctly, the bulbs broke. Moral of the story is, if it isn't broken, don't try to fix it. Just leave it alone. So I'm going to be changing the bulbs now, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it.
Now, I bought these bulbs on Amazon. They're the exact size I need, which is 9006. They say they're 100 volt, which makes them really bright. I think they cost me somewhere along the lines of like 15 bucks for the pair, which is a little pricey, but we'll see how they work out. Really, it's a trial and error type of deal.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with the passenger side, just because it's the easiest side. I'm going to go in here and try to get a close-up in here. As you can see, that bulb right there, that's going to be my low beam, which is pretty easy to get to. It's simply twist off and take out. Let's do it real quick. There you go. Twist it off. This was supposed to be a really good high beam, but as you can see, the tip there broke. If it's a regular bulb, it works the same way. You just twist it off. The only difference between a regular bulb and this high beam is all the extra stuff that comes, all that extra wiring, which wouldn't be there if it was a regular bulb. A bulb would just have one simple connector. You'll see when I put the new one back on. Now, on the driver's side, it's a little more difficult, simply because you have the batteries in your way and it's kind of hard to get to. If you look, you can kind of see it back there. Yeah, you're not going to see it. So the point is, you're going to have to remove the battery. It's two 10mm, one here and one right there. That'll remove this guy, and then you have to loosen this terminal here and that terminal here. Always remember to disconnect the negative battery cable first, simply because that'll make sure that this guy doesn't arc, and you don't want any arcing. Let's go ahead and do that. Once you get this guy off, it'll almost break loose back here, and you can kind of just twist it off, and it comes off altogether because it's a little hook at the bottom. Just set that aside, and then you got to take out the terminals. Remember, negative goes first. It's amazing how difficult this could be with a camera in your hand. Loosen that up. Remove that guy. Set him aside. Over here, same thing. Might have to take the extension off. So I have to remove the extension for that one so I can get in there. Loosen that guy up too. Remove. Boom, now we gotta get the battery out. So there she is. All I gotta do is grab, twist, pull out. Ooh, that one's broken bad. And that's it. They're both out. Okay, so these come in the packet and you can hold them together. I suggest bringing it to the car and then pulling them off one by one, putting them in, and just twist. Okay, so I'm doing the driver's side first because, you know, I like to switch things up. There it is. I'm simply gonna put it in, line up the dowels like so. Nope, not that way, this way, and twist. Pretty simple, right? And then of course you gotta grab the connector, which is right here, and plug it in. It's good to go. battery can go back in. I'm gonna put the passenger side on first. Okay, so put it in there. Got to give it a bit of a jiggle. There you go. See how it came into sideways? Then you just grab it and twist, and it's locked. Grab the connector. There. And make sure it goes in nice and straight, so don't force it. Might actually be better to put the connector in first. And there she is, back in place. Now, put the battery back in here. We're done.
Now, it's important to remember that when you're putting the battery back in, make sure that both terminals are up, because you might end up putting the battery on top of them and then you can't find them later. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and put the clamp back down and clamp down the battery.
Okay. Then you can go ahead and put the power terminal back in, and then see, yeah, got a little jam on the side, exactly what I was talking about. That's all right. And put the ground back in. You saw that little spark? That's normal. Now tighten them both with the same 10mm wrench, and time to test. Turn the key onto the run position. If you want, you could even start the car. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Then of course you're gonna go to your headlamp switch right there and turn that guy on, and then of course we need to check him, and you can see this is the driver one. That guy's on. It's broad daylight, so it's kind of hard to see. You gotta get up close. And that guy is on. I'll try and get you guys a night shot. Boom! Alright.
So as you guys can see, I changed the bulbs. Not really that difficult. I mean, it took me a little long because I was videotaping it, but in all honesty, you could probably get the whole thing done in 5 minutes. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe right over here and check out these other videos.